Hello! Today for our drawing with Mrs. Burke, we are going to do something that you could draw to give to your mother or grandmother or favorite aunt or somebody on Mother's Day. I would think that you have somebody in your life that is important to you, that is a mom figure in your life. So if you don't live with a mom, then maybe you could do this for a grandma. So Mother's Day is Sunday, and this is a Monday before Mother's Day, so this is why I'm doing this. So we're going to learn how to draw a picture with a mom and a child in it, and then you can change this up to make it look like your mom or grandma or aunt, or we talked about that, and you. So this project needs a pencil, an eraser, a marker, peach, brown, red, and pink. Now those colors might change because of what you want your mom to wear or you to wear, and if your skin color is different than peach, you'll need that color. So keep your colors handy, but these were the colors I used. So go grab your pencil and an eraser and your marker and your crayons, and come back with paper and put it landscape, please. And we will get started. Okay, now I will say this one's a little tricky. This one I did a lot of erasing on, but it's okay. It turns out really, really fun. So the dimensions right here can be kind of tricky, and I did a lot of erasing, but that's okay because moms, they love anything you do. I'll tell you that right now. So the first thing we're going to do on my paper, so you can see where I'm at, is up there's my top, up there's my bottom and sides. What really is going to matter is the bottom and the top, because we're not going to reach the sides. We will reach the top and the bottom. Okay, so we do have two people in it, so we're going to start the mom head over here on this side more. You're going to draw a bigger oval shape. That's the head. That's mom's head. Now you're going to draw another head, but it's smaller, so that's your head. And it's attached because we're leaning on mom. Okay, and we like it that way. So you're leaning on mom. Now, because you're leaning and your face is tilted, we are drawing our faces tilted a little bit because you can tilt your head. So I know it looks funny without hair, but just do it. I did 2 dots for eyes, then for mom, I did this little thing that comes, well, it works better with a marker. This little thing that comes out like this. It looks more like eyelashes, kind of, when you do that. And a smile. If you want a little dot nose, you can. Then over here, see how it looks like she's leaning into you. And then this one. And this is you, so however you want you to look. Remember, we're having hair up here. This is for hair, so don't put your eyes. Your eyes always are in the middle-ish, okay, because we have to have hair here. Now, we need 2 necks. The necks aren't too hard because we have clothes on them too, so you just need to make a neck for the clothing. There's one neck. And even though your head's tilted, you still have your clothes on right there, and your head is right there. Your head's not over to the side. Your head's straight. You turned your head. This next one looks kind of weird when you draw it, I will say. It looks like this person has 2 heads. It's before we draw lots of things. So, you're going to draw the outside lines. So we're going to take this right here. See the edge right here. We're going to take this and draw a round shape all the way down to the bottom. Kind of a curve. See that? Okay. Then we're going to go from here, and we're going to do the same thing all the way to the bottom. I know, doesn't that look funny? Looks like two people in one shirt. Now we're going to put this right here. Now you'll see that later it comes in. You'll notice how it works out. So far we've had mom's head or grandma's head, your head. Two faces. We've added the shoulders, and this right here is kind of the mom's shoulder and your shoulder. How when you put your shoulders around each other, that's what it looks like. Now this is where the arms, they're kind of long, but it's okay. We're going to add mom's arm. Okay, so we're going to go right about here, and we're going to draw it almost all the way across. So it goes like this. We just want room enough to have our fingers touch the edge over here so it can help with your shirt design. And it starts out wider at the top, that's how arms are, and then they get a little smaller here. So I'm going to draw a line where I want to stop. We start here, and we just right there. Now if you think that's too skinny, you can redo. But then I did this to stop. Then I'm making a thumb, one finger, 2, 3, 4. Now, that's okay. I'm okay with that. Now we're going to draw your arm. I know, doesn't it look kind of funny? Looks funny. So see this spot right here. We're going to pretend like, because you're reaching over your sleeve right here, and it's going this way, clear down here, and it goes right here. Okay, that's the top. And that's okay. And we're going to do your thumb, fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if, here, I'm going to erase this this arm looks a little too skinny for me. I needed to correct that because we need it a little, there we go. Mom's hand needs to be a little bigger than that. It's really hard to draw people and get perception right on people and their fingers and faces. There's the thumb. 1, 2. Well, it's kind of hidden there. Until we draw the clothes, it's going to be hard right here, okay? Now, we're going to add a line here because you're wearing different clothes than mom, and her body is here. So do you see where mom's head is right here? Sorry about my shadow. It's kind of the way I am in this room right now. I'm going to have to move. Right here, we're going to go down. Now, if you continued that line, you're going to come down like this. See that? Now see, doesn't that look better? That looks better. Now we've separated that big bunch. Now this is where you need to remember what you have to kind of try and draw what your mom's hair looks like, or your grandma's, your hair. You need to draw hair. Now, if it's big and poofy, we can do that. Oops. And I'm just leaving that blank because it can go behind the head. Now, when we have hair, it does go on the front of our head. So I'm going to draw some hair there. So erase this line so we don't trace it. You don't want to trace the top of your head when you never see that with your hair. Okay, doesn't that look better? Yeah, so you don't want to see that. Now, if your mom shows her ears and earrings through her hair, you could do that. You could put an earring on it. Okay. Now for you, we're going to put some ears, because this is a boy. You can make yours a girl. And I'm going to put, last one I did spiky hair. I think on this one I'm going to just do like some short hair like this. Now see how the hair takes up most of the space up front? So you don't need to draw poofy hair unless you have poofy hair as a boy. Okay? If you have spiky hair, then you draw spiky hair. Now, let me see what I've got to do. Now, if your mom wears like a headband, you could do a headband here. And a headband. Okay? You could do earrings. You could do all kinds of things. So you can decorate it up how you want to. Now, let's check and make sure we got it all. Oh, I need to put a collar on Mom's dress. And I'm going to give the boy stripes to make the picture interesting. Now, the stripes on the arm are going to go this way. Okay? This is the stripe. His arms are going this direction. So you need to do stripes that direction on this arm. They are not going to match up. And it's okay, because they're not going to match up. I wanted her hand to come out farther. Let's have her have a big hand. There we go. So I want her hand to come here so it will stop the stripes. Then the stripes on the body of the shirt go this way. Now, if you want to make the shirt stop here and draw pants, that's up to you. It was a little hard for me, so I didn't do that. So I'm going to stop this, erase that. Now let's see if we've erased the lines we need to erase and we don't want to like have that line left in the head and outline that. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think we're ready to outline. Are we ready? Okay, now I'm going to outline everything. Everything you did in pencil, because we erased that forehead line that we had. And his hair is up here. And see, we have the hair here and it's pulled back, so we don't see any more there. And this is her headband. Kind of like me, I wear headbands a lot, don't I? Okay, now this is her ear, and we want to put the earring. And you could color that any way you want. And here's the rest of her face. We'll put her face line there. Here is the eye. It's almost like you put a smile on the eye. Doesn't it look like she's smiling with her eyes? I'm just going to do a little nose like that. And they both have the same kind of nose. Now, if you have blonde hair or brown hair, do not do this. So I'm going to have him have brown hair. So I don't want to outline in black, because he doesn't have black hair. And I don't want to outline his head right there in black, because if he has brown hair, he doesn't have a black line on his head. But I will outline his face right here. And I'll color his hair separately. Now, you could do all kinds of things with this picture. You could write up here, I love you, Mom, from this is you and me. I don't know. It could be really fun to draw this for your mom for Sunday for Mother's Day, if we were at school, you would have made something at school for your mom and wrapped it up. But we weren't there. So this is my thing for you to do for your mom. That might be a surprise. So the last thing I have to outline are the stripes. And then we'll erase and start coloring. Now I realize this is a really long video because we had to do 2 people in the picture. If you have to stop the video and come back later, that is fine. I'm probably not going to color all of it here with you. Okay. You need to erase. Don't erase his hair. Okay? Just don't erase that part, because you'll be erasing and forget. You can erase his face, the ear, but don't erase that hair. And I hope you have something fun planned for your mom. Even if you just make her breakfast or make her lunch and she doesn't have to cook, that would be fun for her. Or maybe you just treat her like a queen for the day and say, Mom, and every time she goes to do something, say, nope, Mom, you sit down, I'll do it. Nope, you sit down, I'll do it. Okay, so now we're going to color. Now if your skin color is not peach, this is where you would color your skin color what it is. But my mom's skin color is, we are Caucasian, so it would be peach. Caucasian means white. If you are Hispanic descent, which is Spanish, or Mexican descent, you're probably going to use a brown and do it lighter, a lighter brown, okay? So whatever it is that your skin color is, try and find that and use that as for your face. And don't forget the ear, and ear, and ear. And I'll do his face. Even though I'm doing his hair, I still need the skin, because his scalp, right, is, so I need to kind of go up into that a little bit. Now get their necks, because their neck is skin too, and get their hands. Their hands are also their skin color. So now we've gotten skin color. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the brown hair for the boy. And you're just going to kind of do the same thing I did with the pencil, just in a crayon. However you did the hair, however you want to do it. Like that. There's his hair. I think I will do the mom's hair black. You can even pull that out. So we'll go ahead and color mom's hair a black. So this is where your creativity comes in. You know what your mom looks like, or your grandma. You know what you look like and what you're going to draw yourself wearing. So your picture is probably going to look a lot different than mine. So here we go. Wow, she had long hair. Okay, now remember this spot here, because her hair's long, right? So it's going to go down to about there. So I'm going to color in here black. because her hair's back there. And this is her hair here. Okay, you see how that works? Now I have a headband, and we'll match that with her dress. And probably her earring as well. Okay, now I'm going to give the boy a red and white striped shirt. So I'm going to start the red stripe and skip every other one. Okay, there's that, and we'll go here and start on that one. Doesn't matter which one you start on, whichever one you want. You probably aren't going to match up right here, and this one kind of did. It just depends on how thick you drew the stripes. Okay, now this one now goes this way. So now we are going this direction. And this way, now if you drew pants, now you'd be doing the pants. For me, that was just a little too much. I have a hard time drawing people, so they didn't show me how to draw pants, so I didn't draw pants. Okay, here's your boy in his shirt. Now we've got Mom, and I'm going to put Mom in a pink dress. So I'm going to color her hairband pink as well. Now be careful, because sometimes when you color black, and you color into that black, it gets on your crayon. So I'm trying to be careful right there. I'll color her earring pink. She's all matchy. I think I'll leave her color that way so it's white. Now everything's going to be pink here because we've already colored her skin. Alright, I already colored the skin. Wow, I think this is probably the longest drawing video I did for you. Whew. Okay, now you get to finish because this is a very long video. This is how it turns out. So now you go draw a picture for you and your mom or you and your grandma and write a nice message on it. Roll it up and save it for Sunday and give it to your mom for Mother's Day. And she will be so happy. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.